I gave $1,000 for this because it had a bad computer. It ran, but you couldn't use the throttle. I got it home yesterday and plugged the throttle body sensor back in, and it runs like a top, drives great, everything, four-wheel drive works. Got more or less brand new Toyo ATs. I think they might have 5,000 miles on them. And then he threw in 2 more, and I'm selling the pickup box. It had a ladder rack and toolboxes in it. All that's for sale. I'm gonna clean it up, and I'll dang sure make my money back out of it. I don't know what you call it in this era, but it's more or less a tradesman. Manual crank windows, rubber floor, all that stuff. So very little work ahead of me in my mind. And then whatever this 5.7 Hemi is worth, and transmission and transfer case. But I am all around pretty excited about it. Runs good, it's clean, AC works, heater works, cruise control works, everything on this thing works. It's gonna make a good coming. Here's the other video of the other pickup. This is the first gen, obviously. This is why it is going to become a third gen. There's not a straight panel 1 on this pickup, and then that. It's an extended cab. No thanks. The roof, it was rolled, but it works, it moves, it drives, all that. I cleaned out this interior. It was way worse than this, but the main reason for it was this hydro bed. I think you're familiar with those. All hydraulic bed that makes life handy in a lot of different ways for the lifestyle I live. Well, this pickup is just trashed. There's nothing left of this entire pickup. So anyway, but everything on it works. Fires right up, and then everything on this bed, it all works the way it's supposed to. In and out, all that jazz, up and down. So that is exactly why I had to get it. And with everything said and done, that pickup there, I gave $1,000 for. This pickup here, that it wasn't running when I went and picked it up, but it took me about 5 minutes and I got her running. I gave $2,500 for it, and that's everything here, as you've seen, works. It runs really good. 5-speed, 4-wheel drive works. Everything on it works. Everything on the other one works, including the air conditioning and all that. So just gonna be one of those project deals. Anyway. This here's the 93 Cummins into a 2003 Dodge that had a Hemi in it. And now we are all plugged in and ready to go. Up and running. No complaints here. Here it is right now. I powder coated the wheels on it so they look a lot better in that style. This is the head studs that go in them, and one of them failed me the other day. I lost, one of them broke, and it was, of course, the very rear of the head. But so at the very back against the firewall is where I had the broken stud. So now I've got the new head gasket on. I'm ready to put it back together. I just got the head a little dolled up, and there's all the goodies, all the parts. But here's the interior now from when you seen it in the first video. I had a buddy wrap all this in leather for me. My visors are wrapped in leather. I really like that. He's the saddle builder that I use. And then I just kind of decked it out with matching covers, custom seat covers and all that. She turned out pretty nice all the way around. All the factory gauges work as if it were the same. I put some aftermarket ones in for my oil and water because I don't trust these idiot lights that these are. But everything works as it should. Speedometer, tachometer, all of that, just like factory. And then, yeah, like I says, everything's powder coated instead of painted except for the block. These are all powder coated. Every single thing I could powder coat, I did. So the block and the head is the only thing that's painted. But I think it turned out pretty all right. I asked Ashley to be a part of it, and she said, what do you want? And I says, what color should I paint it? And she said teal. So that's why she's teal. And I kind of dig it because it's way different than most I've ever seen. But anyway, just wanted to share all this with you because I know you like it and you get interested in all this kind of stuff. So anyway, there you have it. And we'll leave you be. Figured I'd update you on this one. She's all put back together and ready to go. All sorts of pretty again. Just waiting for the paint for the grid heater to dry. And then I got to put my air intake on. And once the intake heater's dry, then put all that back on and be in good shape and ready to go again. Hopefully for more than 5,000 miles this time though. Well, Wade, George and I had to load all this by hand, but now we get to unload it like a dump truck. This is a sleek setup. Just like so. All unloaded. Pretty simple.